Hey, Ronnie here. I want to tell you a little bit about my experience with my grandmother. When I was 17, she had a stroke that paralyzed the whole left side of her body. My mom moved her into our house, and her bed was in the living room, was on the first floor of this early 1900s house that had this really tiny bathroom door. And when it was time for her to use the restroom, we had to navigate this wheelchair as close to the bathroom door as we could. And then we would put our arms underneath her arms and lift her up. And then we would move her and aim her bottom towards the toilet. She couldn't use the toilet on her own. She was paralyzed, like I said, on the entire left side of her body. So helping her bathe, dress, get into bed at night, just really made me grateful to have a fully working body and how difficult it is to give care to another adult. I tell you this because I understand caregiving for a loved one is hard. It causes physical, emotional, financial stress on the caregiver. And helping families figure out how to pay for care without losing all of their retirement assets, or qualifying for Medicaid long-term care, and maybe asking questions when looking at different assisted living or memory care facilities. This is a career that I love, and it's not uncommon for people to not really know if they could even get Medicaid long-term care. Is that an option? Well, I'm going to tell you about Vanessa, a client of mine. She was 67 years old. Her spouse had already been in memory care facility for several years, and that care just really impacted her retirement savings. She'd lost or spent $200,000 of it towards his care. Now, at 67, she has 20 or 30 more years to live, and at that rate, she was going to lose everything. She would have to sell her house and become impoverished paying for his care. Well, that didn't happen. When I met her, we sat down, we looked at her situation, and we were able to preserve her assets, help her get qualified for Medicaid, long-term care, and she was able to, is continuing able to use that money to pay for the expenses of living. So if this is something that's interesting to you, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting every week, and we're going to go over all of these issues. Thanks for watching. See you soon.